In a world where ordinary men can excel doing ordinary things, this man has single-handedly lowered the bar. From the scrambled mind that brought you Mad Madness and Beagle Rare comes this underwhelming Friday night special event. Matt Porter is the Blendageddon 2 World Champion and the 2020 World's Top Whiskey Taster. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your glass and shake your ass for ADHD Whiskey Live.
What's happening, everybody? Happy Friday evening. It is Friday, isn't it? Pretty sure it's Friday. Happy Friday. I am here and I'm loving you. I'm loving you. Let's see what we got. A little bit of friggin'. Some jams going, little music session. Oh yeah. Here we go. Where's it at? Whoa, there's a new music thing here. Weird. There we go. Volume down. Nice. We're killing it already. We're already killing it this evening. I hope you all are doing well on this June, the 19th of June already? Good grief. We're just plugging through 2026 like it is something that needs a plug. Real bad. Where's that? I got an email there from Kobe. Where'd it go? There it is. We'll play this later. We were going to play it last week and it never happened, so we'll have to play it later. It's a Kobe jam. He said I could play it early since he doesn't think Matt Madness is happening, which it is. It is. Let's scroll over. Let's see who we got in the chat. We got Travis, Big Dog, friggin' Stinky Butt Robeson in the house. What's happening? Stinky Butt Robeson. Travis is in the house. Eric B is here. My mama's here. Everybody give some love to my mom, Bev Porter. Love you, Mom. Love you lots. Kai Ray is in the house. Thank goodness it's Friday, he says. Jason Kobe, the main man. What's happening, Cobes? Mr. Kobe says, happy freaking Friday. Still driving for an hour, so just listening for this first bit. Matt will still be late and I won't miss too much. 3 minutes. I was 3 minutes late. So you still won't miss much, even if I wasn't late. I am one sack of shit when it comes. No, I'm good. I'm good. Damn it, I'm good. Bev Porter, talking to Kobe. Just there having a conversation. Eric B's here. Chris Miller. I'm having a hell of a time with my mouse. It's like my first day at Fat Camp. Chris Miller, good evening. Matt Kappa, what's going on? Steve Shine, Knob Creek 12. My local total wine has gone up to $72.99 in North Florida. But you love it. Gotta love it. That's not too bad. That's a fair price. $73, fair price. Suburban Taco, let's go Big Knobby, Justin Collins, Northern Maine checking in. Thad, bring it, Thad Burles here. Hit the like button twice. No, hit it one time. One time so that it's like, hey, thumbs up. If you hit it twice, then it just goes away. We don't like it going away. We like it when it stays. Stairman, let's go, he says. Okay, I'm working on it. Jeff Perkins is up in here. Charlie D72, let's go. Just subscribe on Patreon today. Is there a Discord channel as well? I need somebody to help me with it, because we're going to be pumping up the Patreon big time in the coming weeks, in the coming days and weeks. So I need somebody to help me with Discord. I need that person in my life who's like, you know what, Matt? I am the Discord guy, and I know all about it, and I'll set it up and I'll do it. Because I can't do it. I've tried and I'm too not smart. But we need to. Thank you for signing up for Patreon. that helps the channel and me tremendously, and I've been very, what's the word? Quiet over there lately. But that's all changing. This weekend it's changing. It's going to change. And starting with a Patreon only live stream either tomorrow or Sunday, that's going to be posted as soon as I have for sure time and date. We're doing a Patreon only live stream tomorrow or Sunday, and we're going to go over all the barrel picks we got going on, timelines, and just some details about some channel stuff, and just moving forward, how things are going to get much, much better. Fresh haircut. That's right. Look at that. Try again. Bing, bang, boom, pow. Bledsoe Jerry Pop Pores. Say that 10 times fast. That sounds like a nursery rhyme. Bledsoe Jerry Pops Pores. What about that? Bledsoe Jerry Pops Pores. How about that? Bledsoe Jerry Pops Pores. He pops pores, pores and pops. He's pop. I don't know. I'll shut up. Listen to the recording tomorrow, starting to move from Virginia to Florida tomorrow at 4 a.m. Yikes. Good luck with that. Travel safe. Hopefully the move goes really well. Dustin Collins is here. What's happening? Rand C47 stuff. Happy of the Fridays. Right back at you. Singly butt. Stinky butt. Yeah. Speeding ups are probably one of the best values out there. I agree. That's why we do one every year. Gotta do one every year. I have a blind pour in this here. Out it goes. And I need clean glass. And let's see. Where's the thing at? Banners. Currently tasting a scoring blind sample. Boom. What about that? Look at that. All right. In focus and closing my eyes, opening the hand. You guys see what it is, maybe. Last week we had a malfunction. This week, no malfunctions. Hopefully. If you can see what it is, good. If not, we'll find out together after I score it. America, into the glass. And back into here. Hiding it. We'll get to that in a second. All right, here we are. First sip of whiskey for the day, coming right up. Giving it the good old SJ, the spin job, the swirl job. Giving it a ride on the old whiskey tilt-a-swirl. Don't throw up. Don't throw up. Never been spun so fast. Beer Bike Bourbon Run. You're good enough. You're smart enough. Gosh darn, people like you. That makes me feel happy. Thank you for saying that. Travis is working on being a stinky butt. Starting with coffee and switching to Knob Creek store pick. Hell yeah. Little coffee to get you going, and a little whiskey to keep you going. Oh, what the hell is that? That smells like ink and octopus. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. I don't know if I'm drinking that. What is that? Oh my. Oh my. It is very pointy and it's like paint. Oh. I am making an executive decision here. Whatever this is, I'm not putting it on my palate before I do a barrel selection because I don't know what this will do to me. Therefore, I'm going to grab a different sample out of the, we're going to start this all over again. Listen, I won't look at what it is. I will cap this, and then after we do the barrel pick, I will drink it. I think. I might. It smells. I don't know if it should smell like that or if there's something wrong with it. I don't want that. I don't want that. No, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh my God. Good gravy. got a new one. This is a big bugger too. All right, got a new one. Trying this again. Whoa. Focus. All right. I don't know what the hell's in that first glass, but it certainly isn't going to be inside my body when I'm trying to pick a barrel. No way. All right. America. Whew. That's a big sample. It's big. Now where can I put it where I won't see it? Ow, see it. How about... Nope, that's see-through. Put it behind my bird's book. There. It's behind my bird's book. Starting this over. Puffing on a Perdomo. Oh, wow. I can't speak. It sounds good, though. Kitchen clock is here. What's going on? Gardner Rafa, 5970. Thank you for the light-hearted commentary and whiskey knowledge. I really enjoy it, America. Very good, America. Thank you for hopping in and joining along. Appreciate it. Tonight's going to be fun. Tonight's going to be a good night. This smells... Wow. Hold on a second. That's crazy. Whatever is in the first glass, it's like an iodine, rubbery. I'm not sure if it's like not an American whiskey or if it's something wrong with it. But the note that really hit me that would make me want to throw up is literally stuck in my nose. This smells like it, and one of my 4 older Knob Creek picks still has that like lingering smell to it. Oh, wow. Hopefully that goes away. What on earth was that? I can't even... It's like a rotten apple got injected with iodine. That's what Snow White ate. Snow White ate that apple, and she did. What if the sample's tainted? Without telling you what that is, it should not smell like that. That's good to know. That means I probably shouldn't drink it because it smells wrong. Don't drink that? Okay, I probably won't. Was there a label on that? I'm not sure. I haven't looked. There's no label. On which one? The second one or the first one? No label on number 2. No, it must be on the cap then. What the fudge? I don't know what to do right now. That smells like me. I'm just going to taste the second glass. I wonder if I had that in my... No, because this isn't as strong as that. It's there, but it's not like smelling that. Like that was super strong smelling. That's where it came from, was the first glass. It had to have. The second glass tastes like literal nothing. Do I have COVID? There is a little bit of a cold going around through the house. I can smell other stuff, so it can't be that. But the first time I had the big COVID, whiskey smelled terrible. But I don't think it smelled like that. Huh. I'm getting myself worked up for nothing. This is nothing. This is nothing, burger. Man, that nose is funky. All right. Second sip. I believe this is a bourbon. It is light. It is airy. It is sweet, little bit of. This tastes like an everyday, off the shelf, like you know what? That kind of reminds me of an Old Forester 1920. This is what that reminds me of. Just good old everyday, delicious Kentucky bourbon. Proof? Maybe a little over 100. I can't, like, I literally, if I smell it, all I smell is whatever the hell was in that first glass. I'm so happy I didn't taste that. I wonder if I could, like, put toothpaste in my nose or something. I gotta get through this. Maybe big huffs. Clear it out. Nope. Smells bad. I can't even score that pour. If I had to score that pour based off of my mediocre sense of taste right now, I would say that it's like a 7.1. It is good. But I need to figure this out. We're going to figure it out. Where's some water at? Will water help my nose? Who knows? Maybe. What were we just drinking? I need to find out what we were drinking. Then I'm not going to screw up this Knob Creek pick. Not doing it. Nothing. Oh. That's Jefferson's Ocean Volume 3. Holy crap. I've had that sample forever. Somebody sent me that sample years ago because I think I made a joke about, like, joking about Jefferson's Ocean. That might be the first time I've ever tried Jefferson's Ocean. I think it tastes pretty much like just fine. It's not bad. It smells weird because I need to find out what was in the first. I'm not going to taste the first glass. That literally wrecked my nose. But what was it? It's got to be something really weird. Oh my God. That is the most tainted sample I have ever smelled. This is the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof Rye from 2024. It's from Bill Kavanaugh, freaking gangster. Holy shit, that smells absolutely god-awful. What happened to that sample? Oh my. I'm tempted to smell it again, but I'm not going to. Are any of these like destroyed or something? No. I'll smell that again when we're done. I'm not going to put that in my body. Holy crap. How did that make everything smell so bad? Most of these samples have been stored upright in that box for the majority of time they've been here. there could have been a time where the box got moved and one of them got tipped over for, I don't know, maybe a week before I noticed or something, then stood them back up. But none of them have been stored on their side. But you know what? Hold on. Is it the box that they're in? Because I did switch boxes. Hold on a second. It's a Jack Daniels bonded rye box. And it's just wood. It's just a wooden box. It smells like wood and leather because there's a leather book in there. Huh. Nothing should be picked up out of the box. I don't know. Pets' heads are falling off. Well, that was interesting. What I have planned for this evening is this. I have my 4 previous Knob Creek picks here. Going to take a quick run through them. I'm going to decide which one I think is the best of my previous 4. And then the winner is going to go on to compete against the picks that I got to choose from, the barrels I have to choose from for this year, to see how the new ones hold up to the best one I've done. Those are still out there, aren't they? The Knob Creek blenders. It is solid. I was storing them next to the rat poison and gasoline. Weird. That might do it. Pour something you know and endure. That's what I'm gonna do with these. These are my previous Knob Creek picks. That's why I smelled that up there to see if I could still smell it, and I could. So let's do this. Let's pick the can. Travis, we need to talk about that again, because they sent me They sent me bottles. So am I choosing between one of the bottles, or am I choosing saying I like this type of whiskey and I need samples of this type of whiskey? We may have talked about this before. I'm sorry if we have, but tell me right now. Because King sent me a box of bottles, full bottles. Am I supposed to choose one of those bottles as a barrel pick, or am I supposed to choose one of like an offering in that area, and then they'll send me more of that offering to pick from? That's what I need to know. Prescription Bourbon, cheers, right back at you. Nick Foles is in the house. Love some good Malbum on Knob Creek. Shout out Sam and Bobby. Oh, I miss them. I'm not currently scoring and tasting a blind sample. That went terribly sideways. It did go terribly sideways. It sure did. What music? Can I add music from downloads? Oh yeah, it's gonna work great. All right, my 4 previous barrel picks from Knob Creek are here. The only one that I don't have a sticker from was last year's, which was World's Strongest Knob. That was because it was my first cask strength Knob Creek pick. Then we have my first ever Knob Creek pick, which was, well, actually, let's go in reverse order. Last year's pick was barreled in 2015 September and then bottled June 18th. Oh, it was almost a year ago, exactly. So what does that mean? 9 years and 9 months, a little over. So 9 years, 9 months, 125.3 proof. This was World's Strongest Knob. (2024) barrel selection was the Everlasting Knob Stopper. Shing. This one was barreled in February of 2014 and then bottled in, actually, you know what? This says selected date. Does that one say this too? No, this one says bottle date. Yeah, so the older ones, before they came out with the cask strength, they had a selected date instead of a bottling date, so you don't even know how old these are exactly, the older ones. But it was barreled February 2014 and then selected in July 2023. Warehouse K, floor 6. My 2025 was Warehouse Q, floor 5. Now let's go 2023. Was, no, it's 2022. What the hell? This 20? Oh, what the heck happened? We didn't do one in 2023? Weird. This is 2022. Barreled October 2012, selected on April 2022. So that's, yeah, about the same age. Warehouse 1, floor 6. So are they all high floors so far? Floor 5, floor 6. Floor 6. And then the first one I ever did was Lob Creek. And what's Lob Creek? Oh, I didn't show you King of Creeks was 2020. 2022 was King of Creeks. And then 2021 was Lob Creek. And if you look you can see some folks back there that we might know. Sean, Dan, Grease, David, Will, Klein, Kira. This is Warehouse Z, floor 4. Barreled in November 2011. Selected on my mom's birthday in 2021. June 7th. So, which one is the best? Let's find out. These are in no particular order. So, we'll call this one number 1. The fudge. That nose has got it. Like, that smell is still there. That is all I can friggin' smell. I just have to taste it, I guess. It's really good. Caramels and burnt sugars and little nuttiness. I'm starting to get worried here. That didn't taste as strong as it should, and the nose smells real bad. Any coffee beans around? Yeah, probably. Hold on, Nick. I'm gonna grab some. I'm back. Oh, it smells nice. It smells like coffee beans. Let's see if Nick knocked it out of the park. Hopefully this is, come on, fingers crossed. Okay. That smells more like nothing than it does that bad smell. So that's really good. I think now my nose just has to reset after the coffee beans. Nick Foles, high five. Freaking gangster. You OG gangster. It might now that note is still there. Son of a bitch. What? It might be me. I can smell the beans. I can smell the dinner my wife made. But this doesn't smell as strong as I'm concerned. I'm like, is it me? Or was it the thing that I smell, the whiskey? Now, part of me is concerned that it's me because there's cold going through the house and stuff. I'm like, oh, is it that? But then, no, this smells slightly like it. The two before smelled more like it. And the first glass made me want to throw up. So it was the glass's fault. It was that sample. Because that smelled strongly like it. Damn it. All right. Back to the first glass. Okay. The coffee beans helped. Or maybe just like putting fuel on the fire or whatever. It's burning off some of that shit. Jeez Louise. Make sure you give the old knob a good essay. Oh, I will. The show. Have I talked to David Akira lately? No, but I need to. Nice haircut. Thanks. I have... My wife got this stuff for the kids. It's called Sun In. And you spray it in the hair, and it's supposed to like lighten up the hair a little bit. And as a joke, I've been putting it in my hair every day for weeks. And my hair has been getting blonder and blonder and blonder and blonder. And I'm like, when is anybody going to notice this? Because I thought it was getting pretty funny. And then I got my hair cut yesterday, and that must have really brought out some of the blondness that was in there. Because my wife is like, did you dye your, what are you doing out with your hair? And I was like, oh, she finally noticed. Kids still have not noticed. But like, I'm going to keep doing it until the kids notice. I'll stop when they notice. But we're just spraying that stuff on the head every day. Every day. The older ones are normally bottled 2 to 3 months after selection. Right. The fake wax doesn't get enough hate. Is it fake wax? Is it? So they've changed. Here comes the SLB tracks. Thanks, Travis. Aren't they? Isn't the SLB tracks playing still? It's still going. Yeah. They've been going the whole time, Travis. You're supposed to narrow down to 2, then they'll send that. Oh, sweet. For the King stuff? Awesome. Thank you. Travis, text me that. You just type that. Now text me it too. Be like, Matt, you told me to text you this. Narrow it down to 2 and they'll send samples. Then I'll know. Then I'll remember because I'll look back at our text. Even when you probably already texted it before. You probably already did that. What did Mama say? Well, Mama said you have to open the glass sitting there. You have the open glass sitting there. Remove it from your immediate area so you can't smell. I mean, it's way over here. It's out of reach, but yeah, probably smart. I touched it. Where was I? Oh yeah, second glass. First glass, enjoyable. Second glass. Son of a bitch. More enjoyable. Oh, the first glass kind of felt, it was basic sugars and like nice. This second glass was much more in depth and much more complex and big and like, okay. I couldn't smell anything when I smelled it except for that really weird note. When I had COVID though, years ago, it smelled and tasted like toxic, like bad chemical. So things are tasting normal, just smelling like crazy bad. Second glass better than number one. I'm not tasting a blind sample. See, I did this and then I fudged it up. There. I think that things are going to go smooth. I think that I have things set up, everything's going to go smooth, and then everything goes to shit. Every time. Every single time. I definitely noticed. It's substantially more blonde. Yeah, and then Carissa, she's like, you going through a midlife crisis again? Remember when I really wanted a Ford Mustang a couple years ago? Yeah. It's like, no, it just was a joke. It's a funny thing to play on a little prank to play on the kids. Nothing like a morbidly obese 41-year-old man with blonde hair. What does that smell like? I keep smelling these hoping that it's going to go away, but it's not. That note is... If I smell the air, I don't smell it. If I smell the coffee beans, I don't smell it. But if I smell the whiskey, I smell it. That's a weird thing. Ooh. So far, we're 3 ADHD whiskey. Actually, they're not. They're Matt Porter or World's Top Whiskey Taster barrel picks. Because Jim Beam doesn't put ADHD whiskey on the label. They refuse to do it. For legal reasons. Something about, I don't know. Elvis sent them a strongly worded email. It was good. He read it to me. It was funny. He's like, this is bullshit. You're not going to put his name on the label? Then he may have fabricated some stuff about, I don't know. I love Elvis. Ryan Elvis. So far, number 2 is in the lead. Number 2 so far is my favorite of the 4. Now let's go to number 4. Do I dare smell it? To smell that nasty smell from the initial glass I smelled tonight? Again? Yeah, gonna go in for it. It's only fair. I feel like I need to do a saline rinse. Like one of those, like a neti pot or whatever they're called. Oh, wow. 2 and 4 are going to be in a battle. I think 2. Okay, 4 might be the cask strength. That might be world's strongest knob. But there's more nuttiness on there than I remember. Glass 2, also big and bold, yet hardly any nuttiness. Matter of fact, I think that the more air these Knob Creek bottles get, it's like that nuttiness kind of like fades away a little bit, seemingly. Unless I'm wrong. Could be. 2 and 4. Back to 2. It's really good. I really want to know what number 2 is. Because I think number 4 is last year's. I think number 4 is World's Strongest Knob. Which one is number 2? Who does number 2 work for? Number 2, I think, is the best Knob Creek pick I've ever picked. Number 4 is huge and big and like raw, but a tinge more nuttiness than I remember. And when I do a Knob Creek pick, I'm really looking for something that's not traditional Jim Beam. I'm looking for something that's a bit different, less nutty, and just kind of fun. Back to 4. Yeah. Number 2 is going to win. Number 4 in second place. And then 1 and 3, who cares? Very good, but seemingly they're just very soft compared to the other two. Number 4 is in second place. I'm guessing this is the world's strongest knob. Oh my, what? Holy shnikes. That's the biggest boy of the bunch. The 2021 Lob Creek has the most oomph of all of them. This is the most powerful practitioner of the picks. That's incredible. Now I'm... Okay, what's number 2? Number 2 is the winner. Number 2 is the world's strongest knob. So number 2 is the cask strength pick from last year. Number 1, I thought number 1 was going to be Lob Creek. Number 1 is the knob stopper. So when I picked that, I thought it had a bunch of like fruity flavors and stuff, which makes sense since it wasn't a huge. Which means I didn't really place those two, but King of Creeks and Knob Stopper, both really good, but in 3rd and 4th place. The winner was the highest proof of the bunch, which didn't taste the highest proof, which will go up to compete against, which is honestly fair, because the ones in this box are cask strength. So, maybe I have 3 more blends. Uno, dos, tres. That's as much Spanish as I know. I know 0 more Spanish than that. Hola, I think I know that. Get rid of the knob stopper. Get rid of the Lob Creek, although, holy crap. Get rid of King of Creeks. My eyes are getting weary. My back is getting tight. My eyes are getting weary. My back is getting tight. On the Queensboro Bridge tonight. I don't care, 'cause all I want to do is cash my check and drive right home to you. 'Cause baby, all I want to do... Or damn it. That's one of my favorite shows. I haven't seen it in a long time. King of Queens, awesome, awesome show. All right, so this is glass 2. This says strongest knob. Give it a little extra. Because you know what? My fingerprints are all over that biatch. Let's get an entirely different glass. And we'll just pour it in. America. Okay, so stickers. By the way, I know, and I'm sorry. I should be reading chat. Let me have it. Tell me what you're drinking tonight. Then I'll go back and I'll see. Tell me what you're drinking and tell me what you're doing this weekend. Anything fun happening this weekend, I'm going to go back, I'm going to read. But I'm sorry. I should have all this stuff done prior. But I think most of the time, I honestly think that things are going to go much quicker. Oh, I'll just label the glasses and pour them in. And then things take way longer than I think. And I've been doing this for damn near 8 years. And you would think that after 8 years, I would know myself. But no. Still just dumb old Matt. Not knowing how dumb Matt is. But part of the fun. Where's my pen? Just need a pen. There it is. Whew. All right. What's that? Oh, that's the other strong knob. This one I'll just put on that sticker, damn it, 25. Oh my gosh, this pen. Hey, you know what? New Riff Distilling. Focus. New Riff Distilling. This pen that I got from your distillery 6 years ago that I've taken zero care of is a piece of shit. Okay. And I take no responsibility for it. Just kidding. It's my fault, honestly. All right, 2025 sticker on there. Now, let's open up the 2026 single barrel selection box. Have I opened this up already? Yeah, when I got it to make sure that nothing was leaking. But I didn't look at anything. I don't know any of the proofs on any of the barrels, nothing like that. All I did was make sure nothing was leaking. So that's going to go there now. Damn it. That's pretty. Oh my, that's really pretty. Knob Creek does it right. That's so. I put glasses in there this year. I didn't even notice that earlier. We got glasses in there. They have a single barrel. That's pretty. Knob Creek killing it. That looks so good. What do these say? Knob Creek single barrel select experience. Drink smart. It's like smart water for people who like a little bit of water in their alcohol. Little tiny little Glen. It's cute. That's the first year that I got little tiny glasses in there. All right, I gotta catch up with the chat. I'm so far behind. You're slightly thicker but more handsome, Lance Bass. Oh yeah, Lance Bass. He's my favorite. Just picked up a puka necklace down in Cancun because I could. What the heck is a puka necklace? I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna Google it. Puka necklace. If this is something I shouldn't Google because I just thought of that, then I'm pretty mad at you. Oh, like a shell. A shell. Oh, dude, I see a dude wearing one of those shell necklaces, and I'm like, that shit works so well for that kid. You know, works good for him. I could never pull it off, although I could try. Bleach blonde hair and a puka shell necklace. Never had a bad Knob Creek pick. Some of them bangers. These are one of my favorites. So, Nick, I was thinking when I asked Ryan Elvis to reach out to Beam for this box, I was like, maybe like every year I'm like, hopefully some older things come. Hopefully some older barrels come. Because bourbon market, right? Like maybe the best thing to come out of the dwindling bourbon market, other than Buffalo Trace being everywhere, but honestly better than that, if we get the old Knob Creek picks back. If Jim Beam re-releases the 15-year store picks, even if they're $100, which is like $40 more than they used to be, even if they're $119, those were some of the best friggin' store. Like, I beat myself up so much for not going back in time, which I can't do, but I'm still gonna beat myself up about it. Those old 15-year Knob Creek picks, if they did cask strength 15-year Knob Creek picks, the entire bourbon world would stand and applaud Jim. That would be the most sought after pick in the single barrel. You know what? Maybe I don't want them to do that, because I never get those would be in such high demand that they'd be hard to get. If they did that again, gosh, I hope they do, because I want my hands on them again. Those were insane. 14 and 15-year Knob Creek picks. And all God's children singing glory, glory. Hallelujah. He reigns, he reigns, he reigns, he reigns. That's just a right. Oh, I love that stuff. What do we got? Knob Creek Single Barrel Experience. They sent a card that says, welcome to the Knob Creek Single Barrel Remote. We did that already. A book that says Knob Creek Single Barrel Select Experience. And there is, oh, is that Fred No? Maybe Fred No just knows in it? Could be me. Hold on. Oh, it smells so good. Hold on. That smells good. That's just it. Does it look like me? Did it look like I was doing it? When legendary master distiller Booker No created the small batch bourbon collection in the early 1990s, he didn't want to just make another run-of-the-mill new whiskey. He wanted to bring real whiskey back, which is why Knob Creek was created to restore the standards of full-flavored, pre-prohibition style whiskey. This experience will give you the unique opportunity to select one-of-a-kind barrel that reflects the way Booker thought whiskey should be, the way it was meant to be, with a flavor that is all your own. I like that. Could read that all damn day. Non-chill filtered, blibbity blah. What it means to be cask strength, blibbity blah. The top racks are warmer and drier, so the barrels experience more water evaporation, creating a higher proof. 8912. The middle is what our master distiller calls the center cut, which is the most consistent, yielding the balanced flavor of wood and baking spices. The bottom is cooler, damper. We know this. We do know it. But if you don't know it, it's cooler and damper, less evaporation of alcohol, resulting in a lower proof and a softer finish. I'm so anxious to see what barrels they sent me that, but you know what? It's worth the wait. Maturation, influence of barrels, warehouse placement. Oh, look at that. Oh. That's Fred and Freddie right there. Fred and Freddie. Boom, Fred and Freddie No, right there. Come on, get in there. Those guys. Father and son duo. That's how me and my dad. That's what me and my dad do. When we see each other. Great picture. Oh, there's Fred right there. Boom, freaking Fred. It's a stock photo of something. How to sample cask strength. Oh, let's find out. Let's find out how Knob Creek says we should sample it. Assess the color, nose the aroma, savor the finish. Done. And yeah, it's a little notebook. Everything's good. This is the drone shot of the Jim Beam Distillery, taken by the drone that I lost on the roof of Wild Turkey Rickhouse A, that I am 100% sure Bruce Russell took from the roof and then sold to Freddie No of Jim Beam, so that Freddie No could take this photo and put it in his little damn book. Oh, I want that drone back, Bruce. Sample A is Warehouse J, floor 6, Rick 36. Lot ID. Excuse me. I don't know if lot ID means when it was barreled, but that's got to be pretty close. It says 9/26/2016. That's my brother's birthday. I could do, if that's the date that it was barreled, I could have a pick that was one of them chosen on my mom's birthday, one of them that was barreled on my brother's birthday. Warehouse J, floor 6. Sample date June 1st, 2026. 118.8 proof. It's a low proof bugger. Very good. America. Glass. And I need to put an A on the bottom. An A. Where's my pen at? I just feel like when I'm taking my time, I feel like people leave. I can feel you leaving. Don't leave. A. Damn it. This New Riff pen sucks. A. Oh my God. You know what? You've been a good pen. A. B. C. Nothing like a good old number 2. Where'd I put the glass? Are you like, where did it? Is this it? It's got to be. There's no sticker. What's this? That says strong. This says 2025. Okay. This is A. Whew. We're killing it. We're getting there. We're killing it. All right. Now to where to put the stickers. Oh, right here. B and C. I'm sorry. This is bad. Can't. Am I ever going to hit 100,000 subscribers acting like this? No. Never in a billion years. Frank, open it. Open it. All right. C. B. Sample B is bourbon. Warehouse M, floor 2. 11/3/2016. That's the lot ID. Is that the date it was barreled? Must be. 122.6 proof. It's a lower floor, 122 proof. America. B. And then, last but not least, C. And it is lot ID 9/26/2016. That's my brother's birthday. I could have a pic on my, we already did this. 9/26/2016. Warehouse X. Oh, I like that. Oh. Warehouse X, floor 4, 126 proof. Ooh. All right. So they're all about the same age, if that means the age. If the lot ID is, it seems like that'd be the case because they're all about 10 years, roughly. Sample C. All right. Perfect. So, put it there. Put the cap back on. We're going to get into this so quickly. I'm sorry this is taking so long. What's this? Palette cleanser. I could use that earlier. What's in here? Crackers. 3 packs of crackers. I love crackers. I'll eat those before bed. And here we go. Julie, like Wheel of Confusion. That almost went for a ride. All right. I'll square it away. All right, here we go. Here is the 3 barrels I can pick from, plus the 2025 barrel that I love. All right. Excuse me. And the cough there. All right. There they are. And let's catch up on chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push this back a little bit. There we go. All right. I'm not going to do my beard. No way. I don't have a tattoo on my calf. Nope. I'm not going to put it in my beard. Travis is 46 and morbidly obese. High five. Did you get some splash over your mustache when you're smelling it? I don't think so. The more ape they get, they go from roasted to peanut brittle. Bledsoe Jerry, are you monkeying around here or are you serious? Just kidding. I think you meant age. I love peanut brittle. Hey, Mom, where's the peanut brittle? I haven't had your peanut brittle in years. Just sitting there at home not making peanut brittle. Peanut brittle is a summertime food. So see you in a couple weeks. Christian Mojica, cheers everyone. I'm making a special request for prayers tonight. My 3-year-old son, CJ. Oh my gosh. Diagnosed with leukemia this week. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you're out there and you are, I don't even think that's like worst nightmare stuff, but my prayers are with your family, and I'm sure that everyone in this chat the same way. CJ, pull through this, like, just fight, man. Oh God. I don't, that's such a, it's everyone's worst nightmare, but he's got this. And your family's got this. So just be there, be strong, and God's good. I love you, man, and thank you for always being here. And this community's gonna say their prayers every day for you. CJ, you got this. My word. I am honestly the worst at stuff like that. Like, I feel everything. I just don't know how to say things. But just know that, we're all here with you. Man, sips from the box. Where are you getting the 45th anniversary Russell's 13? I got an email about it, but Diego, I'm drinking some 250th anniversary Evan Williams. I haven't seen that either around here. I've looked so hard. Drumkey Ride Symbol. I wanted to pour some Voltron, but I don't have much of it, so I decided to wheel it on that one. So the Drumkey Ride Symbol is in a taste-off for the Ascot's best special barrel finished rye, which is incredible. And then Jared's blend, which is the G-Spot blend, Barrel King, is in a taste-off for best small batch bourbon of the year for the Ascots. So hopefully Jared pulls that off. Last year, my KM1 blend, King Me 1 blend, which was an 11-year MGP blend, was in the same situation. It was in a taste-off for best small batch bourbon of the year, and it did not win. So it was so close. So hopefully Barrel King gets some recognition with Jared's win this year. Hopefully, come on, he's gonna win. The G-Spot blend is amazing. frosted tip haircuts, and you know what? Maybe I'll get a necklace. Look at a necklace. You might want to check out the Eli Manning knob barrel pick if you can get one. Is it tremendous, Jim? I don't. There is no way I should be able to get one of those at all. If Eli Manning picked a barrel of whiskey, there's the same amount of whiskey in the barrel as if anybody else picked it. And there's no way any normal person should be able to get their hands on a bottle of it. Jeff says, check the image I sent you and the dates. Oh gosh, this is always scary. Working in the Discord, but far from a pro. So that's what you're talking about? Oh, not pre National Bourbon Week 15 year. Oh yeah, that was. So I saw that, and then I was like, oh, maybe they're gonna start sending those samples out again. Hoping that some of these would be, because there's like a National Bourbon Week, which was a 15 year at the distillery only, yeah. But that was, I think it was distillery only, right? Yeah, at 120. I was hoping that there would be. Kobe's home. Now that Kobe's home, let's play the Kobe Jam. Let's play a little Kobe music. Since he doesn't think that Matt Madness will ever happen, he wanted to play this little song, this little diddly. I will be quiet while this runs, and I'll start smelling these samples behind me. Jesus. I didn't listen. No, don't play it again. especially the stop. I didn't listen to the entire, like, all the way through. I listened to the majority of it and got a great kick out of it. I gotta listen. That reminds me, I have to listen to literally every word and through the entire thing. Good grief. Round of applause for Jason Kobe, everyone, who will get his due. Matt Madness will come back. Let me set a date. Let's set a date for Matt Madness. I will be leaving on a jet plane. And by jet plane, I mean a road trip in a Ford Maverick. Next Saturday? So there will be a live stream next Friday, I do believe. Then Saturday, we're leaving. Sunday, I'll be in Bourbon, Missouri. Late. Monday, I'll be in Bourbon, Missouri. Tuesday, be driving. Wednesday, the 1st, at Evernorth, doing a barrel pick at Evernorth. And then we are going to be in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan until, I think we need to be back here by the 13th. Let's say, does that give me enough time? If I send out samples this week, that feels like too long. But set the date. Set the date. Can I get samples to folks by the 17th? So July 17th. July 17th, Matt Madness starts. Done. I just did it. Done. July 17th, friggin' done. Matt Madness starts the middle of summer. It's going to be a hot summer. It's going to be a friggin' Matt Madness summer. Whew. Just did it. July 17th. Put it on my phone so I don't forget. I'll put it in my calendar. In my calendar. July 17th. Matt Madness starts. It's in my calendar. Oh, friggin' sweet. All right. That's done there. Miss you too. I don't know. That's Kobe for you. Not 2027 or 2045. You guys need to get it together. Lies. Kobe. Okay. Sample 2. That note is still there. It's starting to dissipate a little more, but I can't really smell these whiskeys. But we're going off palate alone on these. Oh my. Glass 1 was really big. You know what? This is scary. Glass 1 was really big and booming and really phenomenal. Glass 2 seemed to be slightly lower proof, a step down in flames, but a huge step up in oiliness and mouthfeel and just overall loveliness. I do these things to myself sometimes, and they cannot benefit me in any way. One of these 4 is my pick from last year. And I'm worried that the pick from last year is going to be like the runaway winner. How does that help me? It does not. But I just got to be honest. I got to put it in there. That was my favorite barrel pick of my 4 that I've done. I put it in this flight. Who the hell knows how this is going to go? But I did think that the world's strongest knob, which won the flight of my favorite out of the 4 barrel picks I've done from Knob Creek, I thought it tasted a little underproof. Could that be number 2? Because number 2 is ridiculous. And it was a little bit lower proof tasting than the first glass, but so many yums and so many yahs and yahs. The crowd went wild in my mouth. Glass 3. Thick in the mouth. That's right, Travis. It's a girthy knob. That's right, Travis. Evernorth barrels are for Patreon. So for Patreon, there are 2 backbone barrels that one of them should have been already available, but there must have been a mix-up between me and Nolan at Barrel King, or at Backbone, because I picked 2 barrels. One of them was an 11-year bourbon that's going to be Slippin' Jimmy 3. Loved it so much. And then I picked a 9-year barrel that I also loved, but they were different. They're just different barrels, different flavor profiles. Both MGP. One of them was an 11-year, one of them was a 9-year. I was like, let's freaking bottle the 11-year right now. And then we'll wait until the 9-year turns 10 in June. Then we'll do that one. That was back in April. I sent Elvis a text the other day. I was like, hey, what's up with the backbone stuff? And he's like, oh, Nolan said that he's sending them. Like, they're very close. And I was like, oh, both of them? So it looks like both backbone picks are going to be shipped at the same time. They're probably going to come out together, even though that wasn't the plan. Then we have the Knob Creek pick that I'm doing now. This will probably get bottled in a few months. But on the 1st of July, I'll be at Evernorth picking at least 1 barrel, hopefully 2, on site at Evernorth. Going to be picking a couple barrels, maybe 1 barrel. I don't know how many barrels they're willing to give up. But these are all for Patreon. They're all Patreon single barrels. Oh, wow. Is my nose back? My nose might be back. Brittany? That shit finally seemingly is going through. Still there a little. Like that a lot too. That reminds me, like, proof level with glass 2, but less complex, less thick, less oily. I think glass 3 so far is my least favorite, but I'm going to retaste them. I have to. And then when I pick a barrel tonight, I'm going to be pretty confident in the barrel that I picked tonight for the group, but knowing that my nose is so jacked up, I'm going to go back to these and retaste them before I send Elvis the matte signal that says this is the one. Thrasher's here? Just got home from Florida. Are you shitting me? It's Thrasher? There's no way. There's no friggin' way.
It's Thrasher! Don't touch your penis.
It's Thrasher. Thrasher's here, everybody. Ooh, just got a strong, not good feeling in my tum-tum, which is bad. Oh, a real rough feeling in my tum-tum. Oh, okay, go away. Go away. It's going away. That's good. Thrasher, I love you. Oh, and I owe you a text, Chris. I owe you a text. Oh my gosh. Why is my stomach on fire right now? Burning. Not happy. Oh, please go away. Oh, it hurts. Oh, you're stronger than that. Push it away. Everything's good. Are you sweating now because of it? A little bit, but you're fine. Everything's good. Old Bones single barrels are some of the best values out there. Eric B had a local Knob Creek pick. The fresh crack was amazing. Dark fruit immediately. Bought it back up. Some of them are so dark fruit and beautiful. Could one of those Evernorth picks be a gravity tractor pick? Possibly. There will be a gravity tractor pick when I feel it. Whenever I feel like there is a gravity tractor in the house, I want to see Sean and Matt wrestle. I'm way out of Sean's weight class, but I'll bowl against him. Sean's a very overconfident bowler, even though I'm way overconfident in everything I do in life. Even though I'm so not confident, I'm a mixed bag of confidence. But wrestling Sean would be like wrestling, I don't know, with my food addiction, if I were my food addiction, because it wins every time. Be no big deal. You can't mess this up. Knob Creek single barrels are so good. I know, they're really good. Norovirus is going around. Noro? Could be. You never know. Tums commercial. It wasn't like it was more just like a if I ever bowl with them, it will be filmed. 7:17. Matt Madness begins. Thrasher, get ready. Mark Bronk just doing Patreon. Love you, bro. Love you, Mark Bronk. Knob Creek pick, 2 Backbone picks, and at least 1 Evernorth pick coming very soon. Also, a ton more content headed Patreon's way. Like a big influx of content. Just so we're aware. I know that there's been very little to none lately. I'm going to be making up for that tenfold. 4 plus 4. So glass 1, really good. Glass 2, really good. Glass 3, not so much. These noses are just not, I can't smell anything. We have 3 really strong contenders. One of them is immediately out. And that's this one. And that is the A pick from the single barrel experience. That means the low proof one, the sub 120 proof offering is still there, as well as glass sample C, and my pick from last year is still in the bunch. I really hope that the one I just kicked out was going to be my pick from last year. Son of a bitch. However, out of the 3 of these, I'd be happy with any of these 3 with being my pick this year. One of them I think stands out a little bit. We'll see. Let me go back to A. Or number 1, I should say. I like that. That is good. It is after just tasting this one, going back to the first one, which I thought was really big, is seemingly less big now. It's a bit more thin than I remember, a bit more tinny. When I do all these barrel picks, I never think tasting notes right away. Ever. all I'm doing right now is I'm tasting them and I'm feeling them. I'm I'm really feeling the from the front of the palate to the back. The finish, the mouthfeel, the tasting experience is what I'm looking for in a barrel pick. I never ever go, oh, I got cherries on that. Friggin' love cherries. Or, oh, I got friggin' Three Musketeers bar. I've eaten a billion Three Musketeers bars. I love them. I never do that, ever. The only thing that I'm doing here is really just assessing the way it makes me feel and the way that it just like attaches itself to me. Um, Oily, thick, big, booming, long finish, like things that take multiple seconds to like grasp and understand are the best ones. Then you go tasting notes from there. I will say this: if there's a tasting note, if there's a note on the palate that I hate, like let's say I took a drink of one of these and it tastes like black licorice or licorice, and I can't ignore it. If it's like, oh, I hate that, or super nutty right out of the gate, then it's out. Like if I dislike it, it's out. But I'll say this: the three of those in my brain is how they made me feel and the tasting experience that they gave me. Zero tasting notes for any of them. Fruity, what type of none of the flavors I'm tasting are even, I haven't even considered those yet. This is just purely based off of the way they make me feel. You know what I mean? It's like a song that's on the radio or a song that you pick from a playlist, or if you have a playlist and it's a random song like Bon Jovi, Bad Medicine. Your love is like bad medicine. Bad medicine is what I need. Oh, like that song, the louder you turn it, the better it gets. I don't know any of the words of that song, except for the ones I just sang. Oh, like bad man. Like I don't know the words, which should be the tasting notes. All I know is how it makes me feel. And Bon Jovi, Bad Medicine makes me feel amazing. That might be glass A. Glass B might be Footloose, because Footloose is an amazing song. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut Footloose. Oh my gosh. Those are the only words I know of the song. But it makes me feel something. That might be glass 2. Glass 3 could be another song that makes me feel something so strong and so hard. And what song could that possibly be? Rocky Horror Picture Show, Time Warp. You know what I mean? Just saying. Some songs make you feel something even though you don't know all the words. And then you might know all of the words to another song that absolutely sucks. So why did you even learn the words? I don't know. You just did. Like Frozen. That one song. Gosh, that soundtrack just beat me down back then. It's a bummer. So I'm just tasting through these, getting a feel for them. Later on, we'll really get deeper into them, but initially, it's all about the feel. Come on. This is Footloose. Everybody cut Footloose. Glass 2 is either. There's two things that could be happening here. Glass 2 is either the lowest proof of the bunch, which is still full flavored and awesome because it is cask strength, or it's the one that's been open for a whole year and that air has just softened it so much. So if Glass 2 happens to be the 2025 release, I'm going to attribute a lot of its roundness and softness and gentleness to it being open for a substantial amount of time, even though it's 125 proof. That agrees with Mark. What the hell did Mark say? That needs to be the label for this barrel pick. Matt's best song. I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. No one's gonna give you up in life where you belong. Now where do you belong? Oh, oh. And Kobe, that's the wrong Ace of Base song. The Ace of Base song that I always loved, which my mom bought me the wrong cassette tape. She bought me the single to I Saw the Sign, when in reality I needed the whole album because All That She Wants was a song that I loved, even though it made me feel something, but I didn't necessarily hear the words. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow. Like, what was I thinking? I was a middle schooler getting dropped off, hoping that they'd play the Ace of Base song, All That She Wants. Looking back on it, that song is about a woman who is in desperate need of bearing another child and then leaving her man. It's insane. Mom, if you're still here, thank you for going out of your way to buy me a cassette tape twice for a song I had no business listening to. It was catchy, but I didn't know what it meant. Barrel tasting at Whiskey Thief in Louisville. I have not. Awesome experience. I'd love to do that. That'd be a lot of fun. Friggin' Matt Carter, OG. Whoosh. High five. Nice to see you. Tenfold. I think I might have said that. I'm not sure. Sean has the confidence of a lion, but it's actually a mouse. I forgot you. A bowl off when you're at Evernorth. So I also have an on, or what do you call it? When somebody invites you somewhere. Shit. Rich Hansen. He's like there's bass going through the neighborhood. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bass mechanic. Anyway, Rich Hansen, he's like the product development manager, I believe, for Track Bowling, part of Brunswick. And he invited me to go visit them at Brunswick, which is in Muskegon in Lower Michigan. I'm very familiar with the area. I mean, I'm only a week away. This could go poorly. A little over a week. I might have to do the Evernorth pick, drive to the UP, drop off my wife and children in the UP, and then drive back to Lower Michigan to Muskegon to take Rich Hansen up on his offer to bowl at Brunswick headquarters, and also ask him if he can invite Dan and Sean so that I can beat their asses at Brunswick headquarters on camera. And then the scary part is, what if I lose? But I can't let that doubt seep through. Any time we bowl, the camera will be running. It will be. The show. Stumbled upon Goo Goo Dolls' rain performance in Buffalo. Oh my God. Did I talk about that? Did I talk about Goo Goo? Like, this must, oh my gosh. Did I talk about the Goo Goo Dolls? I must have, right? For you to bring it up, I must have. That was my first concert ever. Must have been, I want to say 97, but that's way too young. That would have put me at like 13 years old. That might have been it. No, that wouldn't have been 13. It might have been 13. Shit. Oh, the Rain performance in Buffalo. So I thought I read that as Name, like the name of their song was. There was a song that the Goo Goo Dolls performed called Name, but no, they performed. I think the video you're talking about is when they did Iris in the rain. It's like pouring down rain, and they're just like they kept performing. Yeah, that's John Resnick. I think is the lead singer of Goo Goo Dolls. I think as a kid, the more I look back on things, I'm weirded out about myself as a child because I liked lead singers of bands that were men, and I loved watching American Gladiators, and they were men in onesies. I don't know what my problem was. I loved girls a lot, but also Goo Goo Dolls and American Gladiators. Now I'm all grown up and I'm married to a lady, and I watch the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Men in their underwear. Son of a bitch. What's happening? Just kidding. My mom says innovation. Open invitation. That's what, yes, Jason Kobe nailed it. Open invitation. That's what it was. Yes, Iris. That's the one in Buffalo. What song was what movie was that? Iris wasn't Sleepless in Seattle. It was oh shit. I can't remember. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm very happy. I'm at a point now where I'm okay because I know for sure that I absolutely love 2 of these, if not 3. So that means that even if I choose the one from last year, the other one is still something I truly love. Glass 1 and glass 3 taste aggressive, big and sharp, like almost like they need some air. Glass 2, I think I like the most because it is the most full flavored and the most like absolutely, it hits the palate so right. There's no nuttiness on it. It's just so awesome, but it's gentle and soft. Like there's no jagged edges or ethanol being burnt off, which makes me think that either it's the lowest proof offering from the box or it's last year's barrel pick. This has been sitting in the bottle. Where's it at? Here. At this level, and it's just like burnt off all of its energy, like a bowling ball does, like an asymmetric, strong chord, strong covered bowling ball does. When there's not enough oil on the lane, and you throw a bowling ball, and it burns up, and then it just rolls out. This is either providing the best shape, or it's burning out. I can't tell. 1 and 3 though are very, very, very good, but they just feel a bit harsh at the moment. Where the sample 2 doesn't feel harsh. It feels very lovely and very like hell's yes. But let me say this: glass 2 feels the lowest proof, where the barrel pick from last year is 125.3. So if glass 2 is this, and I think it's the lowest proof, it can't be both. So that means it would have to be that. It would have to be the bourbon that's slowly settled in the bottle and just gotten less aggressive over time to give off the vibe that it's a lower proof offering. Even though the lowest proof offering of the bunch, what did I say? In this box was sample B, I think, at 100 or sample 1. Sample B. 118, 119, something like that, 118, whatever. This has got me intrigued hard. My nose is slowly coming back. Not fully. Honestly, not at all. They both smell like chemicals. Not because the whiskey smells like chemicals, because if you weren't here at the very beginning of the video, I smelled a sample that completely messed my nose up in a terrible way. And everything I've smelled after that has smelled the same, but not as aggressive as the sample I smelled at the beginning. The palettes have been all right. I've picked up on a lot of notes, a lot of subtleties, a lot of I'm pretty confident about the palettes of these. I am literally on a scale from 0 to 100% confident on the nose of these. I'm at a 0. So when I'm tasting them, I have to take that into consideration and say that on the palate, I can't be 100% confident on the palate because the nose and palate go together like peas and carrots, like Forrest and Jenny would say. So I'm taking all of this with a grain of salt. I'm going to pick one tonight. I'm going to retaste on the Patreon live stream this weekend and ultimately select a barrel there for sure. I thought I was going to be able to do that tonight, but with everything smelling like the best way I can describe what this smells like right now, what any whiskey I smells like, is like a 9-volt battery. That's like if you put steel wool on a 9-volt battery, that's what they smell like. And that's a pretty accurate nosing note. I wish you could, oh my gosh. If this was smell-o-vision and I could just do this, I'm not looking at the bottom, I swear. I promise you, I'm looking directly in the camera. The bottom of the glass is within sight, but not in my focus. I'm looking at the lens. If you could smell this, you'd say that's a great smelling note. That is 9-volt battery. And what's the other one? Not aluminum foil. Shit. Steel wool. Steel wool. Still didn't look at the bottom. I promise you I didn't see the bottom. I could have if I wanted to. That is so good. That is so good. Do I like 1 or 3 better? That's what I need to find out right now. 1 or 3? Okay, hold on. I gotta give it a second. The finish of 1 is still going. Peanuts and acid. There's no peanuts at all. Not banana, Kobe. Kobe, you son of a bee. I am running, Jenny. I must have had about how many Dr. Peppers? Must have had about 14 Dr. Peppers. How many Dr. Peppers did Forrest Gump have? I love that movie so much. Thrasher, I've said this a million times. My favorite Gladiator was not Thunder. It was not Turbo. It was not Gemini. Okay? My favorite Gladiator was the King of the Conquering. His name was Nitro. Why did I like him so much? I do not know. And you would think as a young boy, my favorite Gladiator would have been a female. And I can't even think of a female gladiator's name. Was Lace one of them? As you get older, you start to look back on your childhood and you go, what was up with that? He was really good at wrestling other dudes. Like, but so in my head, I promise you 100% in my head, it was so innocent. I liked this one dude in a Speedo, or not a Speedo, he was in a onesie, or like a singlet, a wrestling singlet. That's what the gladiators wore. He was my favorite. He didn't talk a lot. He wasn't even that muscular. Like all those dudes were so jacked. He wasn't even like, but in my head, it was all just, oh, dude, he's the shit. That guy's the best. He's the man. Like, looking back on it as a 41-year-old, I'm like, that was kind of weird. Right? A little weird. A little weird. I don't know. It was like it was fed into my brain as a kid, and I almost took the bait. But guess what? Never. But almost, apparently, in my head. The lead singer of the Goo Goo Dolls, I was like, he's so badass. He was smashing his guitar while wearing a tank top in front of a large audience. I don't know. But I brought a girl to the concert who I really liked. So I just thought that they played good music and that Nitro was a really good gladiator. That's it. Dr. Pepper Zero, that is my youngest daughter's drink of choice, or my oldest daughter's drink of choice. Matt used to love to stick his tongue on 9-volt. As a kid, I did not. Nitro was awesome. See, it's not just Sonny. Sonny was a wrestler. Thrasher. Sonny was WWF. And Ice, female or male? I'm not sure. What's up, biatches? Having Menudo with Squirt after getting it in 1924. What's Menudo? I know what Squirt is, obviously. What's Menudo? Menudo. The tennis ball cannon? Oh my gosh. So, what was the name of that event? So, the gladiator shot the cannon boom, 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 at the contestant. As the contestant, did the contestant also, every station, did they have a cannon? I think so, right? Every station, the contestant would be like, they get behind a wall and they'd have to shoot and hit a target. But below the target was the gladiator, and the gladiator also had like a air-powered friggin' tennis ball rifle to shoot the contestant, which also makes me think this. Just because you're an athlete doesn't mean you're great at shooting tennis balls at contestants at all. Like, there would be a billion better people on the planet to aim and shoot air-powered tennis balls at contestants than some jacked guy named Turbo or Gemini or Ice or Nitro or Thunder even. Just saying. But the tennis ball cannon was sweet. That was sweet. Then the what do they call the final one? Shit. It was like they had to run up like the reverse treadmill uphill and then like zip on the zip line, and then there's a cannonball thing where they had to like avoid that. They had to go through like the thing where they're like I'm friggin'. As a matter of thinking about that, it was like a bicycle with your hands, where it's like you're over a pit of balls, but like you grabbed onto literally bicycle pedals with your hands, and you're like, you had to crank yourself across a pit of balls, which kind of cool. But if those were alligators, oh, can you imagine if they had to like over a friggin' pond of alligators? You know what? Screw them. Crocodiles. Let's get serious. Freaking over a thing of crocodiles? How sweet would that have been? Just watching people get eaten on USA Network would have been sweet. I don't know. You're busy watching The Price is Right. Come on down. Daniel Blacksher, come on down. Comparing Weller Foolproof and Green River Foolproof. Dude, this was going to be the live stream tonight, but I changed my mind because I knew that the Knob Creek kit was coming. Weller Foolproof and Green River Foolproof weeded are not similar whatsoever. Take Weller Foolproof, pour it in a glass, set it aside, and then take Weller Foolproof is 115. So let's think about this for a second. Then put E.H. Taylor small batch next to it. Like pour a glass of E.H. Taylor small batch. Put that next to Weller Foolproof. And then pour Foolproof is hard because it's higher proof. This kind of ruins the point. Yeah, Weller Foolproof is the hardest one. Weller Foolproof, E.H. Taylor small batch. If you have a Rock Hill Farms, which I know this kind of screws up the entire experiment, but Rock Hill Farms, and then shit. Who cares? What's a higher proof shit? An Eagle Rare 12, whatever. Eagle Rare 12. Put the Weller next to 3 other Buffalo Trace products. And then pick out the Weller Foolproof. Put 3 Buffalo Trace products and the Weller Foolproof in a flight and say, let me be sure that they're blind. You mix them up. You don't know which one is which. Pick the Weller Foolproof. You might be able to do it, but it's going to take some thinking. And then take Weller Foolproof, 2 other Buffalo Trace products, and the Green River Foolproof, and say, tell me which one is not Weller Foolproof. Weller Foolproof, 2 other Buffalo Trace bourbons of any kind, and Green River Foolproof, and ask yourself which one is not Weller. And you will immediately know by smelling them which one is not Weller. The other 2 Buffalo Trace products are going to make you go, and huh? Whereas the Green River Foolproof, you'll smell it and you'll, oh, that's not Weller. Which is why I've always said this, and I stand by it. The best alternative to any Buffalo Trace product on the planet is simply a different Buffalo Trace product because they share the same profile. If you ask for a Weller and somebody brings you a Green River Foolproof, you're going to be like, that's fucking not Weller, brother. Even if you are the least confident person on the planet, you'll smell it and taste it and be like, what the hell's that? If you ask for a Weller and they bring you a Maker's Mark weeded bourbon, you will smell it and be like, brother or sister or whatever. That's not that. There's no other weeded bourbon on the planet that can give you similar notes close enough to trick you. Than any other Buffalo Trace product on the market can be similar enough. Like everything else that's Buffalo Trace is close to a Weller, whereas nothing else on the market, if it's a wheated bourbon, even mimics or Fred mimics a Weller profile enough to trick you. If you get a fake Weller product at a bar and it tricks you, it's because it's a different Buffalo Trace product. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, how far behind am I? 7 minutes, not bad. Stomach Soup sounds bad. American Gladiator. Obstacle Course would be so much fun. Paintball Glory Days in 1990s. I did paintball one time. And it was a birthday party with a friend of mine in high school. And it might have been after high school, but when you get shot in a paintball competition, because there are teams, you then leave the competition like this. Here's your paintball cannon here, and your other hand, and you stand up and you I was shot, now I'm leaving. I'm not a threat. I caught one paintball on the tip of the penis after being like, I'm literally walking through the middle of the course like this. I've been shot, even though I was hiding to the best of my ability, hoping to never get shot, which makes me realize that I'd be a terrible military professional. I was just hiding because I was scared. But I'm leaving the course. Paintball cannon up here, other hand up here. I'm not a threat. Then I got one on the tip of the penis. Full-blown khaki shorts, lightweight khaki shorts or gym shorts. And I struggled for about a week after that. So, not a huge fan of paintball. Q-tips. I've got a hot take on Q-tips too. Eliminator Final Challenge is awesome. Colorado, there's a lot of Weller there. The Swingin' Vines. And we get to Swingin' Vines. I don't remember Vines. Oh, I remember the rings where they had to swing on the rings, and another gladiator came to tackle them. That was good. Buttery Goodness, sent from the gods. They are good. Yeah, Chris Cox, it's been a minute. Coming back to you on July 17th. July 17th is the return of Matt Madness. And if you don't believe that, then you don't believe in anything. Oh, yeah, Weeded Champ, that's so good. The Maker's Mark 7 years is so good. But it's just not a replacement for Weller. If you're looking for a replacement for Weller, you're looking for something that tastes like Weller. And that's all Buffalo Trace stuff. My buddy just scored a Weller Foolproof, hoping to get a sample. The guy at Total Wine said Walcott is the best replacement for Weller. Oh, the Total Wine Walcott. Yeah. Tell him to give me you know what? Jason Kobe, the next time you're in Total Wine and you ask for a Weller product, and this goes for anybody that has my phone number. You're in Total Wine and you're like, hey, I would like a Weller product. And the person at Total Wine's like, you know what, you should try this Walcott. Say, hold on a second. I need to take this call. Just call me and put me on the phone with Cody at Total Wine. Please. I need this release. I cannot yell at anybody around here as hard as I want to yell at the world. So, Cody at Total Wine, who wants to sell you, what is it? Walcott? When you're looking for a Weller, let me vent on Cody at Total Wine, please. Just call me and say, hey, Matt, here's your chance. Cody at Total Wine asked for Weller. He offered Walcott. It'll feel so nice to finally let out what I've needed to let out for a while. It's a lot of feelings. And Cody's going to feel it. I'll probably hang up before I'm done. Corvette Trey, cheers, ladies. Let's get this party started. Only to the ladies. Corvette Trey, smart man. EH Taylor versus Weller Foolproof, which is the winner? Depends on what you like. I mean, one of them is a little bit spicier, one of them is a little bit funkier. They're both good. Always pushing the total wine stuff. It was not a pepper ball, it was a paintball. There's no lies. Freaking Cody. I love calzones. Oh, I could go for a calzone. All right. 1 or 3. Three is big and beautiful. There are some, now that I'm letting the mouthfeel stuff and the tasting experience dwindle, and I'm looking towards tasting notes, some blackberry there, a little bit of like a drunken cherry. Not a lot of nuttiness on glass 3. That is super solid. I would love for that to be an ADHD Whiskey Knob Creek pick. This is where it gets interesting. Glass 1. Okay. Glass 1's out. Too much nuttiness on glass 1. Glass 1's out. It's big. It's delicious. I love it. But let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Which one was C? Okay, hold on. C was the highest proof offering. Which one was this? B? A? Shit, was A the low proof one? Okay, hold on a second. I want to keep these in order. Okay, number 2 over here. Right? Was that 2? God damn it. What did I just do? This is out, right? A is out. C is out. Did I just move 2 or 3 over there? Shit. No, A was not low proof. B was low proof. But, damn it. This must have been 3 because there's so much fewer of it. Son of a bitch. 2 moved. Okay, so this is 2. Okay, so then 3 is over here, which makes literally 0 sense. So 3 is to my left, 2 is to my right, which makes no sense. Is the low proof offering still in the mix? The ones out of the mix, what did I say? A and D or A and C? What does that say? A is gone. I thought A was a low proof one. A and C are both gone. C, 126. A, 118. Shit. So that, oh my gosh. So B is 122. All right. I have a feeling I know what happened here. I should have thought about this before I put an old bottle in the flight with freaking barrel picks. I love both of these. I think I like number 2 the most because it's so soft and like awesome. But I think it's soft and awesome because it's been literally in a bottle getting air for a whole year. So anyway. Shit. This is my favorite one. I'm guessing, based off its softness, that it's from last year. But the other one is also tremendous, which will be my pick if this is last year's. Son of a bitch. I'm going to say this. The 2025 didn't taste like that right out of the barrel. I think this is a good sign that something like this, it has an edge to it and it's still amazing, eventually over time softens up and turns into a little bit more rounder, softer, gentler thing after it's been open for a while. I called that almost immediately. That was so much different than the other 3. Even the lowest proof offering, that was like, why does that taste different? Because it's been open. But this is the winner tonight. It's glass B. And B, 122 proof. Yeah. Oh my God. There's oakiness there, which you don't, now I'm like thinking about this. There's oakiness on the back end. There's fruitiness on the front end. It's not overly nutty whatsoever, which is why the one I eliminated when I was tasting 3 against 1 was pushed away because I tasted 3, loved it, tasted 1, and 1 was immediately nutty. She gone. Even though that was the highest proof offering of the bunch, this glass B doesn't have the nuttiness. It's like just overall barrel strength, amazing bourbon, which is what I thought about. The one I picked last year. Listen, if you've been sitting on barrel picks that have been picked 2 or 3 years ago, and you just haven't tasted them in a long time, go back to them now. Because once they've spent some time in the bottle and just like chilled out, they get so good. And that's what happened here. That one won the best of my previous barrel picks, highest proof. And then it won this because it's so more rounded and soft. Glass B. I'm going to retaste these on the Patreon Live either tomorrow or Sunday, just to be sure that B is the winner. I'm going to blind them again. Because when they're blinded again, then you can actually be sure that that's the one you like. Multiple blinds. But temporarily, Warehouse M, Floor 2. Lot ID November 3rd, which is the date my mom says she met my dad. If that's true, Mom, is that true? Oh, Gary's here? Freaking World's Worst Bourbon Channel? Gary. Is that normally humor? This right here? No, this is from friggin' sent directly from Jim Beam. That's a single barrel kit. Gary, this friggin' stool keeps squeaking. Gary, where will you be on July 1st? Let me know. Also, Mark Boyer, where will you be on July 1st? Just wondering. Travis Robeson, where will you be on July 1st? Just curious. Picture my jam. Wasn't it B in the sample pack on the bottom of the Rick House? Yeah, this says floor 2. So, I mean, this would be my first floor pick that's lower than, what, 5? But realistically, less nutty and a much better profile than the higher floors. And normally I kind of steer toward the higher floor ones, but not in this lineup at all. For lower proofs, as they tend to be sharp. Right. Bruzel has amazing success everywhere he stops. Stop watching, won't bother. What, me? I didn't do nothing. What the hell did I do? Are you saying stop watching Bruzel? TJ's cool. I think that it's kind of like a built-in thing. Like on a really smaller scale, like Dave Portnoy, like the pizza thing. Some stores are like, hey, Dave Portnoy's here. And he likes his undercarriage extra firm, so put this bitch in the oven a little bit longer. Got to really firm up the undercarriage. Dave Portnoy's here. Whereas Bruzel, smaller scale, but in the whiskey game, somebody visiting your store, TJ is like the friggin' Dave Portnoy of whiskey. And people are like, friggin' Bruzel's here. So I have no experience like shopping with him or being with him or seeing how that works. I'm guessing most stores have no idea. But some places will be like, shit, friggin' Brew City's here. Brew Zizzle. Friggin' B Dizzle. Or B Rizzle. So let's roll out the red carpet. Who knows? He doesn't have a floppy undercarriage, Kobe. You son of a B. I'm going to tell him you said that. How do we know when you'll be at BK, Matt? I will be at BK on, for sure, the 29th of this month. And I'm not sure. We're going to get to Bourbon. So we're taking a road trip. From Colorado, we're headed to Upper Michigan. We do it every summer. But there is something special happening at Barrel King that I needed to attend. On the dates that we're driving to the UP. So, little pit stop. I will be in Bourbon sometime on the 28th. Probably late. And then at Barrel King in Bourbon on the 29th. Now, let me say this. The tasting room for Barrel King might be closed that weekend. On the 29th, it might be closed, but if you are in Bourbon, Missouri on the 29th, the tasting room might be closed. But if you just want a hug or like a high five and like to hang out for a minute, I'm not sure like how busy I'll be, but I promise you, if you show up there on the 29th and I'm there, I'm walking out that door and we're hugging. We're grabbing asses. If it's okay. And that's all I got to say about that. So I will not be turned away from the people who come there to say hello, even if Barrel King is closed for the weekend. I understand that they have to be because it's going to be an event that's happening, but the event that's happening is gigantic. But it's no more gigantic than my love for you. So I'll be sure to pop outside, take pictures. if you let me take a picture with you because I want it. And high fives and smiles, and we'll grab each other's cheeks. Stuff like that. Where can I get an ADHD whiskey hug? Oh shit. Western Slope, Colorado. At any time, just let me know you're going to be out here. Or Barrel King on June 29th. Evernorth Spirits, July 1st. I will be giving out as many hugs. You know what? Let's say this. Honestly, this is kind of funny. This is actually really funny. There's 107 people in here. If like 10%, this would be funny. So, Evernorth, they did this thing where it's like sign up for a barrel pick. They like a year ago. Sign up for a barrel pick, they said. But it was meant for stores who were like local stores in Michigan who wanted a barrel pick. They would go there, they would do a barrel pick, and then like the bottle sent to their stores or whatever. It was not meant for people who were going through Bourbon Outfitter, stuff like that. At the time, I didn't know that. So when they said, and I think who said it was Brandon Sprague, like sign up for a barrel pick for Evernorth at like this website. So I went to their website, I looked at their calendar, I figured we probably will be on a road trip around this time. I signed up for a date, I signed up for a time, and I've been locked in for, let's say, 10 months for July 1st of this year. I have heard, and this is the honest truth, and please don't go spoil this in case this might be what I think it could be. I will be at Evernorth on July 1st for a barrel pick. Neither Dan nor Sean has mentioned it to me at all. 0 times. Neither of them have been like, hey, when you come here, we should do this, or looking forward to seeing you, or hey, can't wait to see you in a couple weeks or a week. Either A, they don't know I'm coming, because I did message Sprague and I was like, dude, do you have me on the calendar for the 1st? He's like, I do. They either don't know I'm coming and they're just expecting a group to come on the 1st. They either don't know I'm coming, or they know I'm coming and they're complete assholes and haven't said anything about it. So, let me say this. There can only be so many people on a barrel pick. Like, I think 5 total is what they said. And I haven't invited anybody specifically because I am afraid that I won't be there due to road trip shit. But I'm going to be there. Let's have everybody show up on July 1st. Everybody shows up at Evernorth. And you might not be on the barrel pick, but everybody shows up on July 1st just to friggin' throw down and high five and grab asses and party. Don't tell them I said that. But literally, I'm saying that. Anybody who wants to be anybody. And by that, I mean anybody who wants to give hugs and squeezes. July 1st, Evernorth Spirits, Freeland, Michigan. Friggin', everybody show up. Overwhelm them. Tell them that they're lucky that you're there. When they're like, why is there so many people here? You'd be like, God sent me. I'm not saying that I'm God. I'm just saying, tell them that God sent you. And they'll be like, why is someone intervening so much? And you'll be like, I don't know. But something told me to come here today. And we're all here. So serve us whiskey and get your ass kicked by Matt and Bull. And then everybody, oh my gosh, this is getting better by the second. Then everybody tell Shook he's a piece of shit at bowling and have him get so upset about it that he goes to a bowling alley with all of us after the barrel pick, and you guys watch me destroy him at bowling. Literally limb from limb, finger by finger, digit by digit, hand by hand, ankle to wrist, pelvis to pelvis, north-south. Tear him apart. Then send him home to Sean. And Sean rejects him for sex for the whole night. That's all I got to say about that. And that happened 5 minutes ago. The question, where can we meet again? Thrasher, be there. How can we contact you, though? Email adhdwhiskey@gmail.com. Do it. The 6 Brandons probably have told. They got 2 Brandons and 2 Lukes. It's incredible. Jeep guys need hugs. I don't have a Jeep. I want a Trackhawk. I don't have a Jeep. Sprigoo keeping stuff from the beach. He might be. I don't know. High fives, low fives. What time? Let me look. Hold on. Let me look. What time? Gmail. ADHD Whiskey. Search for Evernorth. Evernorth. What time is my pick? That's not it. Hold on. Evernorth. Let me search for Evernorth. They send out so much spam shit, you know? Come on. Find it. Oh, we're too far away now. Really? Oh, I know. Here it is. I signed up. This is why I think that they don't know. This is why I think that Dan and Sean have no idea. And I hope that they don't. I hope that Sprague has kept this close to his chest and hasn't told them. He hasn't told me that he hasn't told them, which makes me wonder that, like, it makes me feel like they do know. But the fact that they haven't said anything and we're a week and a half away makes me feel like they don't know. Because I love those guys, and if they love me as much as I love them, they would be like, hey, looking forward to seeing you. But I signed up for this barrel pick when, oh shit. It's not, I thought it was the morning. Thank you. It's at 2 p.m. All right. Wednesday, July 1st at 2 p.m. It's a 3-hour barrel pick. That puts us out of there at 5 p.m. Plenty of time to kick Shook's ass at bowling. Plenty of time. I do not think that they know. I think that Brandon Sprague knows, and I think that that's it. If they do know, and they haven't said anything to me yet, that hurts my feelings a little bit. Hurts them a little bit. 2 p.m. That gives everybody out there so much time to get there. Everybody show up at 2 p.m. I want... What does it say for how many people I can have? Oh my gosh. I don't care. They can say you can have 3 or 4 people. Cool. Let's have 200 people. Just show up. And be like, hey, what's up? What does it say for how many people? Does it say? Shit. Evernorth Barrel. I signed up for it in January. Wow, I was really looking. I've never done anything that far ahead. Ever. Let's see here. Evernorth Barrel. Oh, come on. Why is my internet? Oh, there it is. New appointment. Come on. Oh, it doesn't say on the email. I think it said like 4 or 5 people. Oh, what's this? Open with, it's on the calendar. They say 4 or 5 people. Let's do friggin' 200. July 1st, as many people as we can get at Evernorth. And they can suck it. Everyone bring a bottle. I don't know if that's a good idea. But then again, I didn't see you say that. Can we call Evernorth on July 1st and just breathe into the phone? Collectively breathe. You should be here on your way out of the town, right off the highway. Oh, in Denver. Shit. No, that's the Friday. We'll figure this out. Usually 11 a.m. This is 2 p.m. But 2 p.m. Eastern is noon. Oh shit! Is that? Hold on. Really good question. Gmail. Oh, that's. It says 2 p.m., but I'm not sure if that's Eastern time or if that's Mountain time. That could be Mountain time, which would put that at noon Eastern. Friggin' Gary throwing out the smarts. Oh no, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. That's crazy. Look at this. See at the very top, it says July 1st, 2026, 2 p.m. Now look down. It says July 1st, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. So it's noon Eastern. Thank you so much. I literally almost fucked that up really bad. I was almost 2 hours late. Or are they out of town for the 4th? That would have hurt my feelings a little bit. If I got there and nobody's there, it's freaking one of the Lukes. And they're like, hey, what's up? You want a barrel? They're not, they're Eastern. They're Eastern, they're not. I'm Mountain, they're Eastern. Noon Mountain, right. Noon Mountain time. Wait. Hold on. Flip-flop. You're right. 2 p.m. Central will be noon Mountain time. That's not true. 1 p.m. Central will be noon Mountain time. 2 p.m. Eastern would be noon Mountain time. Right? Yeah, that's right. Ask Brandon. That's a great point. I should do that. But my feelings still stand. Everybody be there on the 1st of July. Also, before we go, I got to taste this. I got to taste something. Where's it at? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, Drum Key Spirits. This special bottle in the running for best special barrel finished rye. Jason Calori blend. That's not it. That's not it. Did I drink all of it? That's not it. Oh no. Friggin' no. Oh, there it is. I found it. Just when you thought I had no chance to ever find it, I found the G spot. Here it is. Right here. This is Barrel King Batch 118. This, I'm going to pour 2 of these as a celebratory pour. America. This is in the running for, well, when I say in the running, it's down to 2. Best Small Batch Bourbon, Ascot Awards 2026. It's a Jared record blend. And Jared, if you don't know, is a ridiculously good blender. And I look up to him we like different things in our profiles. He likes like some funky basementy stuff. I like more traditional, like candy bar, oaky, sweet cherry. Like Jared loves some funky shit. But the way he blends and the confidence in which he blends makes me so it instills confidence in me. Like watching him do it and then me following in his footsteps, I fucking love it. Pardon my language. Find the G Spot is a blend of Green River barrels, the G Rickhouse. This is a Jared record blend.
It's a mess in there.
It's a mess in where? What'd you do? Are you wearing white face?
I put your bowl by the thing because there wasn't much dumplings left. So I
Can I say this?
gave you the rest of the dumplings.
I'm still attracted to you. Way more than you'd ever would like. You're super hot.
I'm gonna go wash off. You're supposed to sleep with it, but I don't want it all over the bed.
You're supposed to sleep with me? Nice. Babe, you gotta come show the camera. Yeah, you can. No, you can't. No. There are only 106 people in here. You can show. Don't you dare not do it.
Are you almost done?
Yeah.
I just want to. You'll probably have to heat it up, but I just want to tell you that it's on the side.
The chicken dumplings are on the side.
In a bowl.
In a bowl.
Because I got all the dumplings out because the kids are trying.
Eat all the dumplings.
Yeah.
But you saved the dumplings for me.
A couple, yeah. A few.
Do you save any celery for me? Or any carrots?
Yeah.
You can't. No. Don't you dare leave without showing the camera.
I'm not.
You are totally.
No, I'm not.
You look like Beetlejuice. A super hot Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice?
Love you.
Don't you make me say it again. Damn it. I have no idea what she told me about anything. You're my little dumpling. Not having it. She came in here wearing a friggin' stupid hat with a face mask on that made her look like Skeletor from He-Man. And she won't even show you guys. Show the dumplings. I tried really hard. I'm not tasting the E.H. Taylor sample, Kobe. That sample is so bad, there's not a single chance I will ever do that. It literally ruined my nose for the entire night. I will not taste that. I'm a lucky guy. Why? Because she tells me no every single time, ever? No matter what? The answer is no. Super lucky. No. I did find the G Spot, though. That's super nice. Hell yeah. Congrats, Jared, for being in the top 2 small batch bourbons 2026 Ascots. They said that the results will be published the last week of June, which means, next week. So my fingers are crossed that Barrel King gets some recognition and that Jared's G-Spot blend gets some friggin' love. My KM1 blend was in the Taste Off for Best Small Batch Bourbon last year, and it lost. So, Jared, Clark, win our money back, Clark. That's from the Griswolds, Vegas Vacation. Then the final taste I want to have tonight is, where the hell did I put it? Ouch. The Ride symbol. Oh, God, Jason Clory's. Drum Key blend. This is in a taste off for best special barrel finished rye, I believe. And absolutely phenomenal. blend from Calori. Oh, dude, so good. Hell yes. I love my team. I love Barrel King. I love Drum Key. I love my team. I love my team. Did I get recognized as a tremendous blender by the Ascots this year? No. But the people who tried and bought my blends, who reached out, who commented, who have made vocal, by vocal I mean let it be known that what they've tasted they love. 12 Summers, Ohana, Voltron, means way the F more to me than some random taster, some random 4 tasters on an Ascot panel that determines whether or not a blend of mine deserves a gold or a platinum or double platinum. The feedback that I hear and the feedback I see, that's what means the most. So it's always awesome to get feedback from judges saying, oh shit, yeah, we loved it. But I never know who those judges are. So the judges to me are the people who purchased it, the people who pay their monthly gold membership at Barrel King, the people who put their money where their mouth is and say, I'm willing to give my money for a Matt Porter blend. And the feedback I've heard from you is absolutely phenomenal. Way the hell better than any medal I could ever receive from a spirits competition and some random judges. Even though I'm a random judge and people will feel the same way about me. I get it. You are who matters. You are who I do this for. And thank you so much. I love you all from the bottom of my enlarged heart. July 17th, beginning of Matt Madness. July 1st, everybody show up at Evernorth demanding whatever they have and more. I'll be there. See you all next Friday, unless something crazy happens, but should be here next Friday for the last stream before my road trip. Love you all. See you next week. I'm out of here. Hugs and kisses. Good night.